All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to kindergarten orientation. So wonderful to see so many of you on screen with us this evening. I know this is such an exciting time and maybe a lot of emotions in addition to exciting. So welcome. My name is Kim Fletcher. I'm the principal at Andersonville, and I'm so excited to have this opportunity to meet with you today. The purpose for tonight's presentation is for you to get to know a little bit about our school, our staff, our values here, what we believe in, as well as for you to get an understanding of what the kindergarten experience will look like for you and especially your child. So we hope that within 30 short minutes, we give you a pretty solid understanding of our beliefs and what we believe about children and what we believe about learning. And we'll give you a foundation or at least a beginning of what you can expect as your child starts their school journey or continues their school journey if they're a current Kinder Cup. So to get us started this morning, we're going to hear from our superintendent, Dr. Ryan. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to hear a nice welcome from our superintendent.
Welcome, kindergarten and young fives families. I am Clarkson Community Schools Superintendent Sean Ryan, and I want to thank you for trusting our school district to be partners in your child's education. As you're about to learn, the milestone of starting school comes with exciting opportunities, new discoveries, new friendships, and experiences that will become the building blocks for a lifetime of success. The transition to school may also bring an inevitable worry or two. Your family will be supported every step of the way. On behalf of the educators and administrators of Clarkson Community Schools, it is our sincere privilege to serve your child throughout their academic journey. Thank you.
Oops.
Welcome, kindergarten.
All right, so we thank Dr. Ryan for that welcome, and I'm going to continue with some introductions and more welcomes. So if you are not currently attending Andersonville, this is our school. This is Andersonville Elementary. We are the Eagles, and we are proud to be Eagles, and we talk often about our home, our school being our little nest, and all of our eaglets are each important little birds in our nest. So that is Andersonville Elementary. Like I said, my name is Kim Fletcher. It's my family there that you see. I also have 4 children who all attend Clarkston Community Schools. They range in age from 15 all the way down to 9. So I have been in your shoes before, and I remember vividly when my youngest was starting kindergarten, and I remember sitting in, at that time we were in person, so I remember sitting in the cafeteria and hearing the kindergarten orientation presentation. So I feel you. I'm a parent just like you, and together we are going to partner with you and give your child the best experience possible as they make their way through their elementary years. So tonight, we are doing this virtually, and while that might not be the best option, it's always great to be in person. I'm very thankful that we can at least do this. I'm very thankful that you have given up your time this evening. Maybe have your children join you tonight, which I love seeing them on screen, 'cause that's the best part. And so I'm grateful for this time that you're able to be here. I want you to know that we are recording this session, and we will be posting it on our website. I'll e-blast the link out after it's done uploading, probably tomorrow, so that you can go back and watch it, or people that were unable to be here can watch it as well. So if you will notice in your chat feature, if you click on chat, one of our teachers, Miss Witt, has embedded a link there. If you can take a couple seconds, it's not very long, and click on that link, it will take you to a form for you to type in your name and your child's name, so that myself and the kindergarten team here knows who is here and knows who we need to reach out to, who was not able to attend tonight. So if you could do us a favor and open your chat, click on that link at any point during the presentation when you just can set aside a few brief seconds to enter 2 names. We appreciate that. We want to be able to follow up with you. We want to know who's here, and we want to make connections. All right, so as we continue with our kindergarten orientation, I want to, I need to, of course, address the uncertainty of our current situation with COVID. It's hope every day is getting better, I believe, and it feels like things are improving constantly, which is so great. It has been, very difficult 14 or 15 months here. So while some of what we're talking about tonight and some of what we'll share tonight will be our hope, right, for August, some of that is unknown at this time, and we just have to be real and honest about that. And we'll tell you that no matter what it looks like in August, we're ready. We're excited. We know how to do things pre-pandemic. We know how to do things during pandemic. We are going to embrace whatever the situation may be in August, and it's going to be wonderful. I can tell you every child here is having a great experience this year. Every child had a great experience last year. So no matter what the situation looks like in August, we're ready, we're excited. Your children are going to have a great year. Some of the details of what the classroom experience may look like may be different, okay, depending on where we're at with COVID. So we'll keep giving you updates, and Dr. Ryan is always sending updates about our current state of affairs here as well. All right, so I am going to get to, for me, what is the fun stuff. So I want to do the introductions. So you will see our office staff pictured for you on your left. That is Ms. Castillo, who works in our front office, myself, and Ms. Kuhn, who is our administrative assistant. Those lovely ladies keep this place running. They meet your needs, my needs, kids' needs. They do it all, and they will be your go-tos when you have questions about immunizations or attendance or sickness, anything like that. So those lovely ladies you will get to know very well if you don't already. And then the four lovely ladies on your right are our kindergarten and young fives team. We have Mrs. Papera, Mrs. Vandermark, Miss DeVito, and Mrs. Witt. And at this time, our kindergarten team is here tonight, and I'm going to have them start and turn their videos on, and I will stop sharing so that they can introduce themselves. Miss DeVito, are you here? And can you say hello to everyone?
I am. Hi, everyone. Oh, boys and girls, it's so good to see some of your faces. Okay, so I was just so excited because I saw so many familiar names and faces. Hi, Hagermans, I see you all. And anyways, it was just great. Anyways, Mary DeVito, nice to see you guys all. I've been here at Andersonville since 2003, so it's been a long time. Which is why I see so many familiar faces. We're just really excited to start this next school year and this next journey with you. So welcome.
Thank you, Ms. DeVito. Mrs. Vandermark, will you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, my name is Kate Vandermark. Some of you might know me though too as Miss Johnson. So yes, this is my fourth year, so I'm going into my fifth year next year. I graduated from Central Michigan University. And yes, the same as Miss DeVito, there are lots of familiar faces too on the screen. So it's just getting my heart like beating super fast. It's so good to see everyone. And I started teaching kindergarten and I never want to go anywhere else. I love it. I love kids so much. And I'm just so excited to get to know each and every one of you so much more. And Andersonville is a great place to be.
Thank you, Mrs. Vandermark. And Mrs. Witt, can you introduce yourself as well?
Of course. Good evening, everybody. My name is Caitlin Witt, and I'm so excited to see you all here. Welcome to Andersonville, or if this is not your first child, welcome back to Andersonville as well. I'm actually new to Andersonville, so this is my first year here, but my second year in Clarkston, and I love every bit of it, and you guys are too. We're excited to have you here.
All right, thank you so much to all three of you. So families, students, and teachers, as we continue in our presentation tonight, our teachers are going to stay present. They will help me monitor the chat. So if you have questions that pop up as I am sharing, please feel free to use that chat and they will interrupt me if it feels like an appropriate time for me to address any particular question. However, we will also save time at the end to do some questions and answers as well. All right, so teachers, I'm going to go back to presenting now.
Hey, Kim, I am going to interrupt you real quick. I just wanted to tell you that a lot of people are just filling out their names in the chat because it seems like that link isn't working so well. So just to let you know, in case you look at it and you don't see as many responses.
Well, thank you families for just being flexible with that and just going ahead and doing what we needed to do was collect your information. So thank you, Mrs. Vandermark, and thank you families. If you're unable to access that form, I apologize. Thanks for just typing your names right in that chat. We do appreciate that. Thanks for that heads up. All right, so families and kiddos that we see in the audience there tonight, you can, I hope, attest to this as well, that at Andersonville, we are a family. We respect one another, we support one another, we believe that each one of us has value and has something to offer and should offer to our school and to each other. So it's very important to us that we have a strong foundation in our belief system. And at Andersonville, we believe that kids matter. We believe that kids should be loved and valued every single day. We believe that every child is special and unique, just as we as adults are as well. What particularly grounds us at Andersonville is our mission statement. And so as a team, we have decided that there is no better way for you to hear our mission statement although I think some of you that are here tonight could say our mission statement for us, okay? But we're going to hear our mission statement directly from one of our current kindergarten classrooms.
All right. Are you guys ready?
At Andersonville, we are lifelong learners who celebrate our uniqueness and inspire one another to find our passion. We are loved, we are valued, we are family.
All right, so that is Ms. DeVito's current group of kindergartners sharing our mission statement with you. At Andersonville, we are loved, we are valued, we are family, and that is so very important to us. So not only did we want you to see a current group of kindergartners, but we're also going to share our current Kinder Cubs with you, and they are going to share our class song with you, which will also tell you a little bit about us and who we are and what we believe. I will preface the video by saying this was Crazy Hair Day, which makes it even that much more fun to watch.
Andersonville is really cool. Eagles, Eagles. We have pride, we love our school. That's the Eagle way. Andersonville is really cool. Eagles, Eagles. We have pride, we love our school. That's the Eagle way. We learn a lot each day, and everything's okay. R-E-S-C-E-C-T, that's the Eagle way. Hey!
All right. Are you guys ready?
All right, sorry. All right, thanks to those Kinder Cubs and Kinder Cubs. If you're in the audience tonight, perhaps you sang along with us. You did a fantastic job. Perhaps those of you that are siblings, you may already know even our song or our mission statement. So the purpose in sharing those videos with you is, of course, to share with you our mission and our song, but also for you to see what it looks like in a current kindergarten and young fives classrooms right now. So what a great opportunity to see those little ones and hear them share. All right, so as we transition into here's what our school looks like, here's what we believe, and here's who we are, to now let's dig into kindergarten. What does it mean to be a kindergartner at Andersonville and in Clarkston? To be a student here in general means that you as parents and you as children are part of our family now. We have a partnership, and the most important thing we can do to help each child here be successful is have a trusting and successful partnership. And so as we, for some, start that partnership, or for some continue that partnership, I want you to know that for children here, we believe in the importance of play. And as a parent partner with us, I want you to remember and know in the importance of play, and that play is really how children learn. It's their work, it's their way of working. They learn through play, they talk through play, they communicate through play, they problem solve through play. And so it is so important, and it's such an important part of who we are and what we believe, and why we want to keep our children as young as possible, as long as possible. And then finally, one other quote as we get into some of the nuts and bolts that I want us to remember, both as parents and as educators, is that you've made this day a special day just by being you. There's no person in the whole wide world like you, and I like you just the way you are. And this is, again, so important for us as adults as well as children, that they know that everything about them is special. It doesn't matter if we are feeling happy or mad or sad or all of those at the same time. We are all special, we are all unique, and it is so important that each one of us are here because we're all so special and unique. So let's keep in mind these ideas of play and value. And let's talk now about the informational things that you need to know, okay? But the most important part is how we started, and that as parents, I need you to understand that what we believe here about kids is so very important, and it grounds everything that we do here and we always continue to go back to it. And that's why when parents are coming back into our school, the first thing you see when you come into our school is our wall of whys, why our staff here does what they do every day. So very important to make sure that we always understand our why and why we always come back to it every time we meet with any parent group. All right, so let me talk to you about this kindergarten orientation packet. This is available to you on Andersonville's website. I'm going to show you the packet. It's hyperlinked into this presentation. This presentation can be found on our website too, but I'm going to take you now to Andersonville's website so that you can navigate and find this packet yourself at a later time, because we won't have time to talk through every detail here. So if you just Google Andersonville Elementary, there's Ms. DeVito, this is what you will see, Andersonville Elementary's home screen. If you want to get to the information about kindergarten, you'll want to click on academics and kindergarten. And then you'll see over here this kindergarten and young fives orientation. So if you click on that link, there'll be information here about kindergarten and young fives. Now, right now, these orientation videos are the ones from last year. After tonight, they'll be swapped out with tonight's videos. If you want to look at the orientation packet, you'll just click on the one you want to look at. And here is what we have. So this year we have gone completely digital with our kindergarten packet. All of these are hyperlinks. So you'll see a welcome letter from myself, introducing you to the school, telling you a little bit of information. There is also down here at the bottom, some information about what arrival and dismissal looks like, that kind of information. Also, in this packet, you will have links to Clarkston's student calendar. You will have a link to a pre-kindergarten summer learning calendar. This was put together by our educators as just an opportunity for parents who want to do some extra things with their kids or some preparation things with their children, some ideas of things that you could do. And maybe you could pick something one day and not do something the next day. You can move things around. Lots of great ideas, and it will go through the entire summer for things that you can do with your children over the summer. Also, you can click on here if you need Kids Connection information. So this will take you directly to the Kids Connection website. Kids Connection is our before and after school childcare program. It's run right out of our cafeteria. It's open every morning and every afternoon. You can find the registration information here. That's run through our Early Childhood Center. In addition, there's information here about vision screening, immunization, and then also an important one is typically transportation. So this link will again take you directly to the transportation website where you can find their contact information. You can find the maps and things. This will help you in terms of navigating through what is my child's bus stop going to be, what time is their bus pickup and drop off going to be. So again, these links will always be live right from this kindergarten packet, which you can get to right from our website. Okay, so that will stay there. You can access that whenever you need to. You can print whatever you need to. We're happy to print for you too, if that would be helpful. Some important things I want to point out, our school time is 8:30 to 3:45. We do open our doors at 8:25 and children can come on in and start unpacking. We will, the week of August 16th, be mailing out our teacher letters introducing students to their teacher for next school year. We will run a Meet the Teacher the week of August 23rd. That is the first week back for our staff. And during that week, depending on what's happening with COVID, we either do a in-person meet and greet where the children will come into the classroom, or last year we did a virtual Meet the Teacher, and honestly, it was wonderful as well. So either way, you will have an opportunity to meet the teacher the week before school starts. And then the first day of school is a half day, except for kindergarten and young fives. We'll talk about that. It's a shortened day, and that's Monday, August 30th. Again, keeping in mind that some of this, like the Meet the Teachers, will be COVID dependent. Let's talk about the first week of school for kindergarten and young fives students. As mentioned, Monday, August 30th is a half day of school for our 1st through 12th graders. For kindergarten and young fives, we are going to run a gradual entry program. That means that we're going to take our time getting our kindergartners all into class all at the same time. We really want to focus on building those relationships, building that trust, building that groundwork, and doing that in a smaller setting. So we are going to run on the first half day of school 2 open house sessions for our youngest learners. We are going to bring in half of our children with their parents from 8:45 to 9:30, and then the other half from 10:45 till 11:30. We picked those times so they would back up to drop off and pick up time, just in case you have other children that you're trying to get to and from school. So during these sessions, we will run an open house style orientation where you will come with your child and learn more about kindergarten and specific stuff about supplies and what the day looks like and what you need for snack and how to order lunch. That is what that day will be like. The next 3 days are full days of school, and then there's a 4-day weekend for Labor Day. So on Tuesday, August 31st, we will be bringing half of our kindergartners and young fives to school. So group A will come to school. It'll be the first half of the alphabet, however the alphabet decides to play out next year. So half of the kids will come to school on August 31st while half stay home. And then on Wednesday, they will flip flop. Again, the idea here being a gradual entry so that students have an opportunity to be in a smaller group, get situated, get to understand routines, have a day to be back at home for a little bit. And then on Thursday, everybody will report and we'll get one full fun day together. Everybody will get a break, and then everybody will report coming back after Labor Day. So that is our gradual entry plan. We'll share more details as we have our final registration report so that you know which day your child's going to report. A couple of nuts and bolts about communication, and then we're going to turn it over to a couple of kindergarten teachers. So I want you to know that safety is so important, of course, and so please make sure that you're updating emergency contact information in Parent View. Please make sure that we have people that you are sharing with us in case of emergencies. Also, you know, even though we're in a pandemic here, we are still attending to other safety aspects like fire drills and tornado drills and things like that. We are, of course, staying safe no matter what, health and otherwise. Again, reminders about immunizations and vision records on files. If you have questions about that, please call the main office and we'll help you navigate through that. In terms of illness, you know, it's not just COVID. There's lots of other reasons people are sick. Right now, if children have 2 or more sort of minor symptoms, they do have to stay home and either get COVID tested or stay home for 10 days. I encourage, you know, lots of kids get runny noses, or sometimes with the weather changing, we might get a scratchy throat. You know, one symptom, we stick it out, we do the best we can. However, you know your child, right? And if that one symptom is very severe, that's a different case. But when we start getting multiple symptoms, we are keeping children home at that point until either they are COVID tested and shown negative, they have improved symptoms, no fever, no medication, etc. If your child has some medication that they need to take regularly at school, that is not a problem at all. There are forms to fill out. They keep medicine here. We have a schedule that we keep so that everybody that needs to take medicine gets their medicine right on time. So that is not a problem. In terms of involvement, again, we talked about how parent partnerships are the most important thing in ensuring students are successful, because when they know that we're working together, they understand that they're a part of that team, that it's not just we at school and you at home, that it's all of us together. So we want to make sure that you're talking to your children every night. We want to make sure that we are talking to you often. Your child's teacher will talk to you often. We share newsletters. Your teachers will share newsletters or weekly communication. And in addition to that, especially with our little ones, we want to encourage you to have those nightly conversations. We want you to talk about learning, but we also want to talk about their feelings and how they're doing at school. Sometimes when we say, how was your day? Or what did you do today? You know, they say, oh, it was a good day. It was great. What did you do today? Oh, nothing. You know, I get that. And so sometimes if our questions are worded a little bit differently, we may find our answers are a little bit different. So if we can maybe be more specific, like, what's something new that you learned today? Or what's a question that you asked today? Or what book did you read during reading workshop today? Sometimes if we get more specific, it might help children. It's a long day for our kids. And when they come home and we ask them, how was their day? That's sort of big for them to try to pinpoint exactly. So if we ask them more specific questions, we end up getting more information from them. So we encourage you to keep those nightly conversations going. We love our family events here. It's been difficult, obviously, not having those events, but we're hoping to get them back up and running. We have movie nights, school festivals, school fairs, lots of things we do to build a community here, not just during the school day, but outside of the school day. And hopefully we'll be able to do that again soon. All right, finally, at Andersonville, and definitely at Clarkston in general, we believe strongly in being a culture of thinking. It's our foundation. It's kind of like pouring the concrete in the foundation of your house. It is our foundation of what we do and what we believe. And, it's our way of saying every child's thinking, every adult's thinking is valued. We want to embrace every different learning style. We want all voices to be heard. We do this at school, and I think this is something that we can do at home too. And some things that you can do to even build a culture of thinking in your home are to ask questions like, what makes you say that? Or can you tell me more? Or can you explain your thinking? Children at the ages of 4, 5, and 6 love this, right? When we're driving down the car and we're looking out the window and we say, wow, what do you see? It's a farm, or there's cows. Wow, what makes you say that? What do you think they're doing? Can you tell me more? They just love to tell stories, but that is so good for their vocabulary, for their little brains, and for building those relationships as well. So we will continue building that culture of thinking here at school, just as you are doing at home. All right, finally, I'm going to introduce you to 2 kindergarten teachers, our very own Miss DeVito, as well as Mrs. St. Aubin, who's another kindergarten teacher in our district. They are going to talk to you more about kindergarten. I will preface this video by saying this video was originally made pre-pandemic, and then we did go back and edit it. So you will see pictures of kids without masks. They were from, a couple of years ago. You will also see pictures from this year of kids with masks and with social distancing. The future is undetermined at this point, so we thought it would be great for you to see all different possibilities, and we will take whatever August brings us and roll with it. So without further ado.
Welcome, kindergarten families. Thank you, Superintendent Ryan and building principals, for your thoughtful messages. I am Mary DeVito, a kindergarten teacher at Andersonville Elementary.
And I'm Abby St. Aubin, a kindergarten teacher at North Sashva Elementary. We are all so excited for you to join the Clarkston Community Schools family. Our staff is ready to meet you this fall and start this wonderful school journey. We will be guiding you through the rest of the presentation today. We really want to make sure that you know what the kindergarten experience is like here in Clarkston.
Our presentation today will be divided into 2 parts. First, we will answer the question, what will my child experience in kindergarten? We will be talking about all of the main components to a day in the life of a kindergarten student. Second, we will discuss things that you can do to help your child get ready for kindergarten. Our staff has put together a calendar of fun activities that you can do with your child over the summer.
In Clarkston, play in kindergarten is essential. Play is experienced throughout the school day within all areas of learning. Purposeful play is not something to do when work is done. Play is the way we work and grow in kindergarten. Play fuels happiness, risk-taking, creativity, and builds confidence. It allows a space for children to make mistakes in a natural and safe environment. Children are learning to negotiate, problem solve, take turns, and work together. Play supports language development as children learn to express their ideas and communicate with others. In kindergarten, there will be 1 to 2 recess times, and play is very much a part of the academic day. Children learn through play, and teachers learn about their students when they play. Literacy skills may grow when they open up a pizza shop and write a sign for their restaurant, or math skills when they count out how many slices they have sold. Math skills also grow when they are counting the number of cars on their track, or as they try to make the tallest tower. We feel learning should be a joyful and creative experience.
Oral language development is fostered and grown in our kindergarten classrooms each and every day. We develop a child's ability to use oral language by sharing their thinking out loud. We do this by asking and answering questions and having daily conversations, both as a group and individually. Children learn to listen for longer periods of time and how to respond to the ideas of others. We sing songs, tell stories, and have classroom meetings where students are encouraged to talk and share their thoughts. Children are also guided to use their oral language skills to meet their own needs inside of the kindergarten classroom. They practice problem solving with peers and communicate their learning to others.
Strong motor skill development allows children to explore the world around them, which in turn can help with many areas of development. We use these skills every day throughout our lives, and they help us develop more independence. They help us move and do everything from running to drawing a picture. Motor skills are broken up into two categories: gross motor skills and fine motor skills. Gross motor skills are movements related to large muscles, such as legs, arms, and trunk. Some activities that would require these skills are walking, climbing stairs, kicking a ball, or climbing a ladder. Fine motor skills are movements involving smaller muscles, such as those in the hand and wrist. Some activities that would require these skills are opening doors, zipping, brushing teeth, washing hands, or holding a crayon. Gross motor skills develop before fine motor skills. We focus on strengthening both types of motor skills in kindergarten. We provide students with exposure to a variety of materials, such as interlocking blocks, clothespins, crayons, glue, clay, scissors, puzzles, and much more to promote motor development.
In kindergarten, we focus on teaching life skills, which help to develop independence in each child. Students are taught to take care of their own belongings, open and close their own lunchboxes, gather and put away school supplies, and pack up their own things for dismissal. These types of activities help to create confidence in themselves and a sense of independence. We also focus on the social and emotional development of each child. We work daily on friendship skills such as sharing, taking turns, and problem solving. These are skills that build relationships with other students and staff members. It's through these trusting relationships where students learn it's okay to take risks, share their opinions, and build confidence when working together as a team.
Daily routines provide a sense of comfort and predictability for children. They also help to grow independence as children develop an understanding of expectations within the school environment. Routines also help them to attend to what is important during their school day. Some of our daily routines include classroom meetings, which is a time for us to gather as a large group to connect with each other through songs and games, discuss important topics, and make decisions as a class. Instructional time for reading, writing, and math. Lunch and recess. Time to rest and recharge. Play. And co-curricular classes such as art, music, Spanish, and PE are attended once per day for 45 minutes on a rotating schedule. Establishing routines early in the year allows us to grow the time our students spend focusing and building knowledge. This increases their engagement during critical academic times during our day.
In Clarkston, we know that every child is unique. They come to us with their own strengths and specialties. We meet each child where they are and help them to grow academically, socially, and emotionally. We do this by delivering our curriculum in a variety of ways. We meet daily as a whole class for read-alouds, class meetings, and lessons. We have daily small group instruction so that we can teach specific skills. And we also guide each child individually to meet their own needs. We have a balanced curriculum with a very strong literacy focus. Literacy skills are integrated into all subject areas and activities by incorporating songs and movement. We help each child to develop a love for reading and writing by making literacy fun and engaging. Literacy and oral language go hand in hand. We learned literacy skills by talking and asking questions about books. Children experience this in partnerships and as a whole class. Both reading and writing cross over into all areas of learning.
We engage in math and science topics that spark curiosity with engaging activities. Our activities are hands-on and are designed to build imagination, problem solving, and logical thinking. As discoveries are made together, children learn how to share their thinking, ask questions, and provide reasons for their thinking. Our social studies topics are often integrated through play. We teach specific social emotional skills and are able to check in on their development as children are engaged in play. The positive relationships that we share directly impact how children feel about school, their sense of self, and motivation to learn. It is very important for us to develop strong relationships with our students to foster not only academic learning, but to help them make connections with others and learn how they can make positive contributions in their world.
At this point, I bet many of you are thinking, what can I do to help my child get ready for kindergarten? In your welcome packet, there's a calendar of summer activities that looks like this. We have made sure to include an exciting balance of activities so that your child can practice skills in all areas of development, which include small motor, gross motor, reading, science, and math. A few examples are playing hopscotch on your driveway with sidewalk chalk, building a fort and reading inside it, or counting the number of doors or windows in your house. You can choose from these activities or create some of your own, whatever works best for your family. A link to this activity calendar is also available on the Clarkston Community Schools website.
We hope that the information we have shared has helped you to better understand what your children will experience in kindergarten. We also hope that you understand the resources we have provided for you to use as you see fit to help get ready for kindergarten. We know that this is a very exciting time for our new kindergartners and families. We want to make sure that you are completely aware of the programming options for our youngest students. Clarkston is proud to offer Young Fives to all of our incoming students. It is our practice that children turning 5 before June 1st enter kindergarten, and children turning 5 between September 1st and December 1st enter Young Fives. If your child turns 5 between June 1st and September 1st, you have the option of either program based on what is best for your child. If you have any questions on this, please reach out to your building principal, and they will be happy to meet with you to talk more about these options and help determine the best fit for your child.
Thank you so much for joining us on this virtual kindergarten orientation. We hope that you were able to gather important information about what kindergarten is like here at Clarkston Community Schools.
If you have any questions or information you would like to share that is specific to your child, please contact your building's principal. Their contact information can be found in the welcome packet or on the district's building website. We are here for you and can't wait for you to join the Clarkston Community Schools family.
All right, thank you everyone for sticking with us. We are at the end of our presentation, and at this time, I want to thank you again for joining us. I want you to have an opportunity to ask questions, or you can post a question in the chat if you'd like, and the kindergarten team will help me address those questions. Most of all, I want to say thank you for trusting us with your children. It's an honor to be able to work with these kids and with you every single day. And we all love what we do and wouldn't want to do anything else. So we welcome you to our family, welcome you back to our family, and we would love to hear from you if you have any questions or comments. And teachers, if you have anything to add that if I missed or didn't emphasize, please jump in. Whoops. All right, if there are no questions, there is always an opportunity to ask. We're here for you. You can call me, you can email me, we can set up a time to meet, talk on the phone, whatever works for you. We couldn't be more excited to see your kids very, very soon. We look forward to seeing you in August. We're happy to talk with you anytime. Some of you will be also attending the Young Fives presentation in a few minutes because of the birth date of your particular child. And if that's the case, we'll see you in a few minutes. If not, we wish you a wonderful evening, kiddos. It was great to see all of you tonight. I hope you had a great night with your families, and we'll see you at school tomorrow. Everyone, we wish you well. We thank you for being here. This presentation has been recorded and will be posted on our website for later viewing. Take care, everyone, and welcome to the nest. Oh, it's so good to see them waving. They're so cute. Bye, everyone. Bye, Hagermans. Oh, I see Kaylee's little sister. Hello.
Hi, Alexis. Hi.
Hi. Thank you very much.
Oh, good to see you guys.
You too.
Bye. We'll see you soon. Tell Kaylee hello.
We will.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.